because it's just fabulous. Love it. Hello, and welcome back to Tinks Reviews. Today I will be talking about the With Tape reads that is taking place from the 1st of June to the whatever it is at the end of June. The last day in June. I don't know the date because I don't know the whole 21 days, 28 days in December, May and that whole malarkey. But yes, it starts at the beginning of June and finishes at the end of June. It's hosted by Ashleigh at A Frolic Through Fiction, where I will link everything down below. Given some prompts and you can decide on who you want to be at the end of it. So you can be a sorcerer, you can be a pirate, you can be whatever you fancy. Take your pick. Whatever's on the thing. You can mix and match so long as you stay to the thingy. These like coloured boxes, I think there's like green, red, yellow and purple, I believe. Or it might be just green, purple and yellow. If you then get to a box and you think, nah, I'm not really feeling that book, or I've not got anything for that, you then jump and you can skip something else. So you can start as an oracle or a goddess and then work your way to pirate. So you could be a pirate oracle or a goddess pirate, or hey ho, take your fancy. What I have decided to do and what I have decided to be is a goddess slash oracle. I have my little piece of paper here because I am absolutely rubbish at remembering things, so if you see me looking down, I apologise, it's down there. I'm not that fancy. I can't have a board behind me because I'm absolutely blind as a bat. I'd need my glasses, and even if I've got my glasses, I'd still be blind, so there we go. That's just how it is. That's just how I roll. So without further ado, let's get on with the books that I will be reading. Number 1 is Go Into a Book Blind. The Ace of Shades. Yes, I am singing Lemmy in my head. God rest his soul. By Amanda, I want to say Foddy, but it might be Foodie, but I'm not too sure. Apologies. Which is, again, I don't really know what it's about. I know kind of the gist of it. It reminded me of Caraval, and I was really into the whole I need to read some circusy things now, like themed things, so I think I got this. Read a book with a foiled cover. Now, I feel like this should be part of my Readathon 3, but hey, I already made this pile. I already took a picture for Instagram for the next couple of weeks, and I took that ages ago. I can't really be bothered to like take it again, so this is what's happening now, people. Percy Jackson and the Sea of Monsters, because I read the first one last year, I believe. Or did I read it this year? Who knows? I read it at some point within the past 2 years, and I loved it, but I never got around to reading the second one, and I've got the entire series, but hey ho, I've just not got around to it. I feel like it doesn't really need an introduction, because you all know who Percy Jackson is, and I'm sure you've all read Percy Jackson or watched Percy Jackson, so I feel like we all know the gist of what's going to happen. Highest rated on my shelves. Now, this is a book that I've been meaning to read for a while, and for me to go through my entire bookshelf to find my highest rated would take years to do. Because they're not all on Goodreads, and I've not added them all onto Goodreads. I know, shocker, who am I? What is she doing on BookTube? So I've just done it from a pile of ones that I am due to read soon, that I really want to read soon. The highest rated on your TBR, I'm going to do it in this pile, which is The Cruel Prince by Holly Black. Now, I know there's a lot of stuff related to this book. I know that there's a lot of people that absolutely love it. I know there's a lot of people that absolutely can't stand it. But hey ho, we're in the middle today, and I might swing either way. I might love it, I might hate it. Who knows? But this is the highest rated in the pile that I have got at the moment. I think what's going to happen is I'm going to have read all the books that I read for Readathon 2. And I'll be like, yeah, I've just read 5 books. And I'm like, in 2 weeks. I'm buzzing. I'm absolutely loving it. And I know for facts that I'm probably not going to get through all of these books. But I'm going to give it a go. I'm going to think and sit there and go, oh, but I read 5 last month. So why can't I read 4? But I'm not taking into account how thick they are compared to the children's book, and I know that's different, and I know that a lot of people say that, well, you can get through so many children's books because they're thinner. That is not the case. That is not the case at all, because you still have to think the same amount as young adult and teen and adult in general. You still have to think the same. It's just because they're thinner, it doesn't mean to say that you can get through so many. That's not the case at all. It's just that I know my reading style and my reading strength, and I feel that looking at these now, I'm gonna struggle because I want to take everything in. Everything all at once, and if they've got massive plot twists and loads of characters, then that's just going to confuse me to high heavens. But we'll see how I go. And the last one is randomise your TBR. So I did that with all the books that I've got, all on the shelves, all on the side, on top of my PS4 games, in the boxes, you name it. And that gave me Friend Request by Laura Marshall. This again has been on my shelves for quite a couple of years, I think. Quite a couple of years? 2 years? I actually did start reading it a bit back, and I think I got like that far in. As always, a new book came out that I wanted to read. I'd been waiting for it for ages. You know how it is. It just got tossed to one side. So I will be reading this. This was technically already in my head to begin with before I did the randomising, but luckily it landed on it. Wink, wink, nudge, nudge. So yeah, I'm looking forward to reading that. I will read you the back of this because for The Cruel Prince and for the Percy Jackson, I feel like everyone already knows what's going to happen with that, and a lot of people have already read them. I don't know if many people have read this, and I know that it's a lot different to the other 3 books that I've just shown. So it says, Maria Weston wants to be friends with me. Maybe that had been the problem all along. Maria Weston had wanted to be friends with me, but I let her down. She's been hovering at the edge of my consciousness for all of my adult life, although I've been good at keeping her out. Just a blurred shadow in the corner of my eye, almost but not quite out of sight. Maria Weston wants to be friends, but Maria Weston has been dead for almost 25 years. Like, how much would you shit yourself if you knew that someone had been dead for 25 years and then you got a friend's request? Because I'd shit myself. It says on the front, the most addictive thriller you'll read this year. 2015. I'm currently looking at J.P. Delaney. I'm wondering when The Girl Before came out. You all know that I'm a sucker for J.P. Delaney, and you all know that he's bringing out a 4th book, and by God, I am so excited and down for that. Feeling quite perky, you know, in this video. All my other ones have been like, hey, I'm a bit shy, my name's Emma, how's it going? And I'm like, bam, I'm here. Take me as I am. If you don't like it, you know where the door is. Anyway. These are the books that I will be reading for my Myth-Tape Reads, which takes place in June next month, which isn't long at all. From the 1st of June to the end of June. Again, I'll link everything down below for you. It's hosted by Ashleigh over at A Frolic Through Fiction. If you're joining in on it, comment down below. Let's chat. Let me know what you're reading. Give me new recommendations all the time, because you know, I live for that. I hope you enjoyed this. See you next time for some more videos. I have got loads that I need to edit and upload. They are a bit old now, but hey ho. You're having them anyway, so take it or leave it. So, until next time, I'll see you all in a bit. Bye!